So the first question is why the Renaissance? Why the Renaissance in nuclear technology? Is because the first and the second generation of nuclear power are getting at the end of their lifelong time of operating, or something else?
Well, it's not because of their getting to their end of their life, because in fact the licenses are being renewed, and so their lives are being extended, and in fact will be extended probably at least once and twice. It's because of the increased power demand that the amount of electricity, not only in the developed countries, but particularly in the developing countries, is increasing greatly. In the developed countries, typically in Europe and the United States, the amount of electricity growth is forecasted at about 1% per year, going up to several tens of percent by mid-century, whereas in the developing countries that growth rate is on the order of 5 to 8% per year. And so dramatic increase in the amount of electricity required because the countries are bringing on electricity for their whole population.
We're talking about China and India, I guess.
China, India, Pakistan, all of the countries around Vietnam, Malaysia, Indonesia, even the countries that are actually considered to be advanced in the Persian Gulf area, in order to preserve their petroleum resources, are also looking at the possibility of installing nuclear power.
How many of power stations are we talking about?
In the world, about 440.
Are building right now? Or
35. 35 are under construction right now. Yes.
We're also in Slovenia. We're also deciding about the second generations of nuclear power in Krško. What would you suggest?
I would certainly think that it's a possibility that should be strongly considered. Definitely, nuclear power has the advantage that it is environmentally friendly. It does not emit greenhouse gases. It has a very high concentration of energy in a very small amount of material. It produces, on a volume basis, a very, very small amount of waste. So it's a very good choice.
What's the difference between the last generation of the nuclear power and the new generation, the latest technology? What's the biggest difference?
Probably the biggest difference is in this fabrication technique, in using these forged major heavy metal components. But others are the improved electronics and controls. In some of the plants, we take an approach where we have more water auxiliary systems, for example, emergency core cooling systems. And in other plants, we take the approach where rather than using power sources to deliver the water, we use gravity-fed systems. So there's improvements in the reliability of the emergency systems in either approach. But those are the big differences.